video looks at chair pose. So chair is a strengthening pose. So it strengthens the feet, the ankles, the legs, and it opens the chest. Again, we're looking for length through the spine, so axial elongation, those fancy words again. So we'll start with, again, like I said in previous videos, always make sure you've warmed up them ankles. So we're just make some movements in those joints so that you ensure you don't have to do this standing on one leg. You can do it lying down on the ground or seated, whatever works for you. But just making sure if you're doing this, you just turn the video on and you think, oh, I'll just have a practice at chair. Make sure you've done a little bit of movement into those feet. Maybe a few little bends into the knees. Just making sure that those joints are nicely warm or they've got some movement and mobility. So we're standing with feet hip width apart. So whatever that feels comfortable for you. Planting those feet into the ground. So we'll bring our attention first to our feet. That they're placed well, that they're parallel, that they feel stable on the ground. You could even lift the toes and spread the toes and place them back down. And we'll start first with hands on the hips, softens in the shoulders, and then we're going to bend the knees and we're going to sit back, sending that pelvis back as if we're sitting on an imaginary chair. So these knees stay travelling forwards, they're not splaying out or in. So bending through the knees, sitting back on a chair, softening those shoulders. That chest is nice and broad and open. The weight is in the back, over the heels. You should feel more weight into the heels. And then just coming back up to standing. So this can be quite strong in the thighs. If you've not got a lot of strength in the thighs, you probably feel it there. If you've got any tenderness in the lower back, then you can engage those deep abdominal muscles. So maybe gently scooping that belly into the spine, not sucking it in like in some exercise classes. It's engaging those deep abdominal muscles. And then finding a fixed point to focus on the ground. So bending through the knees, sending that pelvis back and sitting the bottom down as if it's sitting on a chair. And then we can take the arms up overhead. So again, keeping some width in the arms. Not having them too close to the ears so that the neck's compressed, but some space, create some space. And then bringing it back up to standing. Maybe shaking those legs out in between. Because like I say, it can be strong on those thigh muscles. I'll demonstrate it once more. So planting the feet, making sure that we've got good firm base and some stability. And this time we'll go straight into it. So bending the knees, sitting back on the heels, arms come up in the air. The spine is long, softness in the shoulders. And then pressing through the feet, coming back up to standing, just bringing the arms down. Some people have got very strong thighs, find that pose quite easy. I would say most people though struggle with it, you know, because you're really putting the weight through those legs. So having a really solid base through those feet is really important. But have a play, see how you get on, and send me any questions if you've got any.